Okay, so something a little different. In my previous video, I talked about my legend, my grandpa. And I don't know, I was actually sitting at the light right up here and just getting ready to come home. And something hit me, an old memory. And it was when I really liked Barbies, you know. And so my grandpa had given me the option. He's like, there was this, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but there was a Barbie that would be on a base that you could use a remote control in it. You could spin her and twirl her and make her look like she's dancing. And he knew I really wanted this. And so I remember he offered me, he said, you can either let me buy you one of those Barbies, or you can take what's in that jar. He said, there is this jar and it's full of quarters. And I don't know how many quarters are in there, but you could pick that.
Maybe like quarters of like 2.9 or 2.5.
No, baby, but there were a lot of quarters in there. But I was little. I don't know how old I was. I can't imagine I was, much older than him. I guess I could look up the year that Barbie came out. But anyway, he gave me that option. Again, take the Barbie. I can take you to the store and we go buy the Barbie right now, and you can have it right now. Or you could have what's in the container, the jar, which is full of quarters. And you don't know how much they're worth because you can't count them because you can't see them. But you just got to trust me. And I didn't. I remember after I made the decision to go ahead and just have him buy me the Barbie, which I was so excited about. But it was temporary. It was a temporary thing. You play with the Barbie for a little bit and you're like, okay, I'm tired of this. I want something new. And eventually he told me that there was a lot of money in that jar of quarters. And I could have gotten a lot of Barbies. And I'm not very good at, I'm kind of like Moses. We just read the story last night about, because we're the fourth time on his kids' Bible, and we had just read again the story about Moses and Aaron, and how Moses was like, I can't speak well, I don't know how to say things properly, so can Aaron come with me, he's a better speaker. That's me, okay? I'm not Moses, but I don't know how to speak very well and get my point across. I guess what I'm trying to say is, as I was sitting at the light today, it made me think, maybe that's what faith is like. And choosing to believe and to follow Satan, or you can choose to follow God. So Satan is like that, that shiny new Barbie that you can have, and you can get it immediately. You get it immediately and you can have it. Or you can pick the thing that you can't see, but you know it's in there, like that giant jar of quarters. And there was more content. There was more value to what was in that jar of quarters than there was to the immediate satisfaction of just getting that one Barbie, if that even makes sense. I'm sorry if it's not. I wish I were more like Jesus and I could do really well giving parables, but for me, I do think that that's what faith is like. You can choose to have the immediate, the worldly thing, the thing you can see, which is what Satan offers you, or you can trust in the jar of quarters that you don't know the value of its contents, and you can trust in that and have something greater. And I don't know, that's just, for some reason that hit me today. No clue if any of that makes sense to anybody, but I just wanted to say it. Also, I asked that you would consider saying a prayer for a friend of ours, because we reconnected. He was supposed to be seeing, I think it was almost 30 to 140 some years life in prison, and he was given a second chance. And I was really excited because he reached out to me after years of us not speaking. And so when he reached out, actually it's probably been a little less than that, but once he reached out, I was trying to flex my Christian muscles, which are still pretty immature, and trying to talk to him about Jesus, who he believes in. But he believes in the Anunnaki, which I had never really heard about, and I looked it up this morning, and I was really, really sad. So I tried to convince him. He believes that we're gods ourselves, or that we have God, Christ conscious. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't understand it. I don't want to know because it sounds deceptive. It sounds deceitful to me. But I just ask that you pray for him, that I did say one thing to him. I said, hey, if all of a sudden we aren't communicating anymore, you'll know that I was right and I was raptured. So he laughed, but I really do pray that Brother Dana and everybody else who we listen to are correct. Maybe it happens tomorrow, Thanksgiving, and all of those people who are skeptical, all those people who believe in other things, or people who don't believe in anything at all, I pray that their hearts will be then open, and that the deception won't fall on those. So, let's say a prayer for those people, because I don't want what is coming to those people. Because I was one of those people not too long ago, and I very easily could have fallen into that trap and been right there with them, because I was with them. Anyway, love you guys, and listen, have a blessed day.
God bless you and have a peaceful day every day for God and Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.